So this is going to be a reading for my Libras. Thank you so much for joining me. We're going to go ahead and get straight into it. I missed you guys so much. I was like freaking out like during my whole entire move because I'm like, I want to get back into filming. So I'm super excited to be back. I completed my move already. Like I'm fully moved in, guys, which is a blessing. I just took the last 4 days to really focus on getting that in order so that I can focus on giving you guys better content. So let's get straight into it. I don't want to ramble too much. If you're new, welcome. Make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell. If you would like a personal, just check out the description or the comment section. I will have that information there. And if you're into daily horoscopes, make sure you follow me on Instagram at Mystical Crystal Tarot or Twitter at Mystical Crystal, just like how it's spelled here. Okay. So let's get into it. We have the Fool card representing the recent past. So this is you wanting to take a leap of faith in terms of like trying a new approach in the way that you may handle certain things, or like trying new approaches in terms of business, or like some of you just wanted like newness in a sense, right? So this is you like wanting to explore newer connections, especially if you've been single for some time, wanting to explore possibly moving somewhere else because you may feel like where you're at now may be kind of dead. But this is just you being in a field for new experiences. Now, also with the Fool card, there may have been an Aries of significance. This Aries may have been a romantic partner, whoever, honestly. But this person may have been of significance. Some of you also may have felt kind of foolish by taking a leap of faith with something and not really looking at all the important details first. This could be like a business move. Now, present energy, we do have the Six of Wands. I like the Six of Wands. Libras, okay? So this is you experiencing a level of success. You could be feeling pretty successful in terms of like you accomplishing like a personal goal, or feeling successful because things are like working out for you. This could be you being considered for like a higher position at your job or something, or like things are just really starting to flow for you. What else? There could be someone who also is desperately wanting attention from you and maybe trying to make themselves known by doing little things to get your attention, like liking your pictures, or like reaching out to mutual friends, or showing up places that you go, things like that. Yeah, definitely somebody being thirsty for attention. Ooh. You guys also maybe, if you don't feel successful right now, this is you focusing on, or not even obsessing, but thinking hard about what you can do to catapult yourself in terms of success. Now, when it comes to the obstacle that may come up, I do have the Knight of Cups. So you could be dealing with somebody who's very fickle emotionally, like they pick and choose days in which they want to act, you know, charming and sweet and all these things, and then turn around and not follow through with real action. So this is somebody who's like hot and cold, very, very much just mixy with their energy. Now, when it comes to what I see for the solution to any obstacles that you may have here, we do have the Devil card. So this is you not subscribing to a toxic way of thinking. With any obstacles or issues that may come up, understand that obstacles are just that. They're an obstacle. They don't stop you from getting anywhere unless you let it and you just accept defeat. Okay, think of an obstacle course. It's a whole bunch of obstacles, but really and truly the person who gets the end is the person who doesn't give up. They keep trying. So some of you, you do need to stay clear of thinking negatively or subscribing to a way of thinking that creates like self-doubt. Okay, some of you also need to make sure you're removing yourself from toxic habits or toxic people or toxic environments if possible. Now, the lesson here for you for this time frame with the Knight of Swords, this is not acting impulsively or allowing other people to lash out at you or to decide when and where they want to deal with you. Because the Knight of Swords, of course, is the energy of, I decide to deal with you today, tomorrow I might not deal with you. So you guys need to stay clear of anybody who's like this, where it's like they decide today they want to deal with you, then tomorrow they may not reach out, and maybe for the next week they don't, and then they randomly reach out again. So interesting. Now the guidance, we do have the Two of Swords. So this is making sure that you're not letting your internal want to not make a decision based off of the fact that it may be uncomfortable or just a hard decision to make, stop you from having progression. So some of you, you may be, deciding not to make a decision. Let's say, for instance, in terms of your job, you may hate your job. You may not ever want to work there anymore, but because you have, bills set around you, expecting certain checks and, certain things lined up with your job, it could be creating a circumstance in which you don't really feel like you have options, but you do. It's just a matter of you being strategic in your options and being smart about it in the way that you move. So don't decide to not make decisions based off of the fact that you're conflicted or confused. Now, the guidance here, I have the Two of Cups. So there's a need for you to look at how you can strengthen your relationships with others, especially romantically, and also your personal relationship with self, because this has a lot to do with how your relationships flow, okay? If you don't have a good relationship with self, you don't have a good relationship with others. This is also working on how you guys exchange feelings, or like in arguments or disagreements, when you guys are trying to express how you feel, make sure you guys are both listening to each other. So it's not a situation in which it's just both people throwing emotions and feelings at each other with no understanding, because then it goes nowhere. And the outcome of this time frame, or the future, we do have the Queen of Swords. So there's definitely going to be a focus on self. You guys are really going to be standing in your power in terms of making decisions that make sense for you, and you guys being more strategic in your movements, and being brutally honest with yourself as well, and being brutally honest with people around you is something you guys are going to be partaking in, okay? But this is what I see. I hope I put things in perspective and that you did enjoy. If you did, thumbs this video up, subscribe, check out the description if you want a personal, as well as the comment section, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.